Yesterday we learned all about the coordinate plane. A coordinate plane is a way to graph equations, graph pictures, graph anything. It is separated into quadrants by an x-axis and a y-axis. Let's go label our axes. What is this axis called? This is the x-axis. What is this one called? The y-axis. This is quadrant 1. We write it as a Roman numeral. This is quadrant 2. This is 3. And this is 4. Remember, a 4 is written as an I and a V. In the middle, where the x and y axis meet, right here, this is called the origin, which is point 0, 0. All right, we're not going to do all of these examples because y'all know how to do this, but let's go down to these graphs, and it says give the coordinates of the point. So everybody, here's point A. Everybody write A, and then put your little parentheses because we're going to go fill in the coordinate for A. All right, on the x-axis, where is A at? Does everybody agree? It's right here. If this is 0 and this is -1, what is this? -2. That's your x value. Where is A at on the y-axis? -3. So we're writing the coordinate. And remember, a coordinate is an x, comma, y. All right, point B. Y'all should know point B really quickly. Where is point B located? Where do we call that, though? 0, 0. Point C. Now, this is the one I feel like y'all get really confused on, so please pay attention to point C. A lot of you write it backwards. What is always written first? The x. So go to point C, go down to the x-axis. Where are you at? 0, comma. Go to point C. Where are you at on the y-axis? 3. Okay, let's go to D. For point D, where am I at on the x-axis? 3. Where am I at on the y-axis? 2. All right, we're going to do number 2, and then that's going to be our last example on the front. Okay? All right, so let's go to point A for number 2. Bless you. Everybody go to point A. Where am I at on the x-axis? So do y'all see where 0, 0 is right here? So it just shifted over. Do y'all see that? Okay, so this is -1 for the x-axis. I don't see everybody paying attention. Go to point A. Where am I at on the y-axis? 3. All right, let's go do point B. Again, point B is one where y'all mess up a lot, so let's really pay attention to point B. Point B on the x-axis, where is it at? 3. On the y-axis, where is it at? 0. Okay, point C. This is, again, one of the ones that y'all struggle on. So point C, everybody go to C. Where am I at on the x-axis? 0. Where am I at on the y-axis? -3. All right, point D, last one. Where am I at on the x-axis? 4, because I'm right after 3, so 4. Where am I at on the y-axis? 1. Are we good with writing coordinates? Now we're going to learn how to graph linear equations. So if you would, flip to the back. They are going to give you what's called the function. It's just an equation. So everybody see the function right here. Does everybody see it? That is what you're going to put into your y equals button. So turn your calculator on. Everybody turn your calculator on and go to y equals. If there's anything in there, please clear it out. You're going to type in 2x minus 1. So 2, does everybody remember where x is right here? 2x minus 1. I should see everybody typing it in. We are now going to make a table of coordinates to graph. To do that, you're going to write this down, second table, or second graph. Write that down, second graph or table. They're the same button. Okay, so go to your calculator and hit second graph. That's where table is. And there is a table of numbers for you to use. Now, if you're zoomed or way, y'all see I'm in the 20s, I got to go back to get to 0. All right, what does it want us to do? Now, y'all are going to hear this word domain when you're in algebra. A domain is a fancy word for x. So they want these to be your x values. Did everybody hear what I said? So I need to write when x is -2, when x is -1, when x is 0, when x is 1, and when x is 2. And the calculator is going to give me the answers for those values. So in your table, in your calculator, scroll to when x is -2. Did everybody find it? What is y? So you're going to write that down. Y is -5. I don't see everybody writing. When x is -1, what is y? -3. Write it down. When x is 0, what is y? -1. When x is 1, what is y? 1. When x is 2, what is y? 3. And you're done. Now, this table keeps going forever and ever. Do y'all see that? But that's why they specified we want you to graph the points that have an x value of this. Now you're going to go plot these values. You're going to graph them. They are going to make a straight line. If they don't, you did it wrong. Make sense? All right, so let's go graph. Go find on the x-axis. Does everybody see the x-axis right here? This is what? This is 0, 0. Don't put a dot there. I'm just showing y'all. So you need to go find when x is -2 and put your pencil there. Don't put a dot. Hold your pencil, and then I'm going to go down 5. Put a dot. That is that first ordered pair. Did everybody get their first dot? Now go to when x is -1. Well, this is 0, so this is -1. I'm going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3. When x is 0, so everybody go to the x-axis. When x is 0, go down 1. Am I going too fast, or y'all okay? When x is +1, well, if this is 0, here's +1. I'm going to go up 1. And when x is 2, I'm going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. You're then going to take your straight edge ruler I gave you, and you are going to connect the dots through the graph like this and put little arrows to show this line keeps going forever and ever. What do y'all think? Easy? All right. If you did not connect a straight line, you didn't graph it correctly. You've got to go back and fix it. All right, let's go to the next one. What is the function that they want us to graph? -1/2 x plus 1. So everybody go to your y equals button. Clear everything out. Type in negative alpha y equals 1/2. Tab out x plus 1. Does everybody have it in? I'm waiting for everybody to get it in. Where am I going to go to see the list of the coordinates? Second graph. Do I get to pick the coordinates? No. Everybody look. They told me which ones to graph. What does domain mean? The x value. So I have to pick -4 for x, -2, 0, 2, and 4. They told me which ones to do. Now I'm going to fill in my table. Find when x is negative 4. What is y? 3. When x is negative 2, y is positive 2. When x is 0, y is 1. When x is 2, y is 0. And when x is 4, I got a tab to it, y is negative 1. What is this going to graph and make? A straight line. If it doesn't, you messed up. Does everybody understand? Find 0, 0. Don't put a dot there because you're not graphing there. Just so you know where to count from. All right, find when x is negative 4. Here's 0, so negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. And go up 3. 1, 2, 3. There's my first dot. Everybody should be graphing. When x is negative 2, so here's 0, go 1, 2 to the left and up 2. When x is 0, go up 1. When x is 2, so on the x-axis go to 2, don't go up at all. And when x is 4, I go down 1. Before you do anything, make sure it's a straight line. If it's not, you did not graph correctly. Take your straight edge and put your line all the way through your graph with arrows on both sides to show it keeps going forever and ever. Let's do one more and then I think y'all will be okay on your own, yes? Everybody ready? All right, let's do this one. What is the equation I'm graphing? Y equals negative x plus 2. So everybody go to y equals. Type in negative x plus 2. Where do I go to see my list of coordinates? Second graph or second table. Again, you do not get to pick the x's. They pick them for you. So I have to choose when x is negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay, so when x is negative 2, y is positive 4. When x is negative 1, y is 3. When x is 0, y is 2. When x is 1, y is 1. And when x is 2, y is 0. And then we graph it. What should it make? A straight line. So go find 0, 0. That's where you count from. Go to negative 2 on the x-axis. Go up 4. Put a dot. On the x-axis, go to negative 1, go up 3. X-axis, go to 0, go up 2. And there's my line. Does anyone have questions on how to graph a linear equation using your calculator? Question? All right, I'm going to give you your assignment and make sure y'all understand. Now, the only thing different about this assignment is that instead of the table being vertical, it's what? It's horizontal. It doesn't matter. When x is 0, this is where the y goes. This is the function you're graphing right here. Now, look at the table. Look at the graph. On the y-axis, what are they counting by? 7s. That's because you need it like that. So I'll do number 1 with y'all. So go to y equals. Type in 7x minus 7. Go to second graph. When x is 0, y is negative 7. Write it right here. When x is 1, y is 0. When x is 2, y is 7. Do y'all see why the graph is counting by 7s on the y-axis? Because that's what you need. When x is 3, y is 14. And when x is 4, y is 21. So if this is 0, 0, I'm going to go to the x-axis to 0 and go down 7. There's my dot. Are y'all okay? When x is 1, y is? So I'm going to go to the x-axis to 1, and I'm going to go up or down 0, so I stay there. When x is 2, so go on the x-axis to 2, hold your pencil. Y is 7, go up to 7, which is the first spot. When x is 3, go up to 14, and when x is 4, go up to 21. It should make a straight line. If it does not, you did something wrong and you need to go fix it. Make sure you put your arrows through both sides to show that the line keeps going forever. There are 9 questions on the front and 2 on the back. Start with the front, okay?